I'm Ernest Berry. I'm a haiku poet from Picton in New Zealand. I went to school in Christchurch and stayed there until I was 21, and then went to Korea and was invalided home from there after a year's service. Went to business in Auckland until my retirement in 1975. Then I toured the world a bit and spent a decade in Baja, California, and from there I returned to New Zealand in 1993, and so during my retirement in Baja, California, I wrote lots of short verse, usually 3 lines, and sometimes longer and sometimes shorter than the average haiku. Up to that time I had never heard of haiku. It wasn't until I returned to New Zealand in 1993 that somebody bought me a book called Haiku Menagerie, and then I realized, hey, I've been writing this stuff for years. So they were, being my own invention, I could make my own rules, and with haiku there are parameters that I have to follow, and which doesn't make it easier, but it makes it more appreciated rather than just to be appreciated by myself. So I have been back in New Zealand now since 1993, that's 19 years, and in that time I have done very little else but write haiku. Others, to project one's thoughts by the fewest possible syllables is an achievement which many people aspire to, and like most things which are short, they are most difficult to achieve. Haiku has a particular depth which many people enjoy tapping, because the very brevity of it means that there is something to battle for. Anyone can write a rhyming verse, but it takes a lot to get the same amount of or evoke the same emotions with fewer and fewer lines to the absolute minimum. In other words, to get the maximum buck for the minimum outlay. A good haiku is one which has absolutely no flab. To get in this state of muga is essential to my success in writing haiku. I was able to achieve this only by getting away from it all, like going to the pine, but I went to my desk, and I found that the muga opened the tap, and haiku used to pour anything up to 80 haiku within an hour or two, and I said to my missus at the time, either I'm silly or haiku is ridiculously easy. But I found it ridiculously easy because I was able to achieve the state of muga, which I seldom do these days because I'm just too busy or have no other excuse.